budget blinds. Visit their showroom or call today for a free in-home consultation.
This is Newcap News with Bart Pediasic.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. We begin tonight with a scary moment for employees and customers at the family pharmacy in Lloydminster. RCMP say a 65-year-old Lloydminster man held up the store at gunpoint around 9 o'clock demanding drugs. The pharmacy is just across the street from the police station, so when the call went out, Constable Grant Kersinger says the response was immediate.
When a call like this comes in, everybody jumps into action and helps out with the investigation. The GIS unit, the crime reduction unit, as well as our police dog services all went out in efforts to try and locate this gentleman as fast as possible.
The suspect fled the scene with the stolen drugs and was arrested a short time later. A witness confirmed to Newcap News he was taken in without incident at the Legacy Senior Center. After the arrest, police recovered a BB handgun.
It is something that is meant to look exactly like a real handgun and is something that, when shown, one would assume that it is real. We treat those as real guns until we can prove otherwise.
The suspect remains in police custody, facing charges of robbery and other weapons-related offenses. A man who escaped from Cold Lake RCMP after being pulled over for dangerous driving in a stolen vehicle on December 22nd has been arrested in Bonnyville. 25-year-old Cole Graver ran into the woods and has been at a large ever since. Bonnyville RCMP executed a warrant to search a residence in that town after getting a tip Graver was inside. And 2 occupants told police Graver was not there, but after a brief search, he was found and arrested. Now, a 16-year-old girl was also taken into custody, charged with obstruction and possession of stolen property. She was later released on bail. Graver was scheduled to appear in Cold Lake Provincial Court today, but refused to cooperate. He now faces multiple charges, including 3 counts of failing to comply, possession of stolen property, and flight from police. Well, with the holiday season gone, the Olive Tree is making it easier for people to donate to the less fortunate. The local nonprofit has set up 2 new donation bins by Superstore for people to conveniently drop off clothing, towels, linen, shoes, and textiles.
I think people are kind of like me, busy lives, kids, hockey games, and activities to do, so it's always easier to donate when you can get to it quickly.
Shilly wants to remind people, however, that the bins are not for dumping items that would normally end up in the garbage.
If you wouldn't give it to a friend, it's probably not something that we could sell in the store.
You can also find donation bins at the Service Sports Center, Walmart, and the Staples parking lots, as well as in the front of the Olive Tree store. Moving on, in this week's Pet Project, we're featuring 2 laid-back animals. As John from the SPCA explains, even though their playing days are long behind them, they have plenty of years left to spend with their forever families.
Although he may be 10 years old, Pookie, a Chihuahua cross, is still full of spunk and energy. He does take some time to warm up to new people, but once he gets to know you, he will not leave your side. He's not the type of dog that will enjoy spending time outside. Pookie isn't built for harsh winter weather. Rather, he'd be perfectly content snuggled up next to you on the couch. Due to his age and shy personality, he would prefer to go to a home with no children. The days of running and playing are behind him. However, he still has many years still ahead of him and would love nothing more than to spend it with that special family. Be sure to stop by and meet Pookie. He'll be glad to meet you. At 2.5 years old, Hanks, a medium-haired cat, is one handsome fellow. He's a calm and relaxed cat who is perfectly content to laze away the day. Hanks enjoys the company of people and cats alike. He's currently housed in a cat condo with 4 other cats and has settled in extremely well. Hanks is a little bit older, so his playful kitten years are behind him. But that doesn't mean that with the right toy or treat, he can be motivated to play and chase. If you're looking for a laid-back fellow who will bring you years of enjoyment, then Hanks would be the perfect addition to your family. Stop by the SPCA and say hello to Hanks today.